I convinced him to go. I thought it'd be fun. But once we got there, we met some people.
And you were both drinking?
Yeah. Then someone invited me to play volleyball, so I went and I kind of lost track of Rocco. Once I saw him again, I didn't realize how much he had to drink, but that's all my fault, none of Rocco's. Look, I knew he felt weird about going, and I should have paid closer attention. I was really, really bad brother to Rocco that night, and it will never, ever happen again.
We were incredibly lucky things turned out the way they did. I just want you to remember that.
I will.
Good. Rocco! Can you come down here? Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Look, Rocco, I am so sorry for what happened at the party.
How sorry are you? Because Rocco is cleaning the entire house and he could really use some help. Get the gutters. The last owner never cleaned them. They are going to be pretty special.
Okay.
We're on it.
Great.
Sorry you're stuck here doing this and...
Dude, it's the least I can do. Look, man, I'm really sorry about what happened at the party. Seriously.
It wasn't your fault. You didn't make me drink that punch or do all of those shots. That was all me. I'm the one who got us both in trouble.
Still, we went to the party together, and I knew you felt weird about going. I should have made sure we stayed together.
Maybe, but I mean, you came looking for me. You helped me get home.
Yeah, but I can do better than that. And from now on, I will.
Okay, gentlemen. I have an appointment that I need to get to. Can I trust the two of you to stay here alone and not get into any trouble?
Definitely, Mom.
Great. And I expect the front and back porches to be so clean you can eat off of them. And that includes all the windows.
Okay.
And you need to deep clean the kitchen. Do you think this is something you can handle, or do I need to stick around and supervise?
You can trust us.
Your house will be spotless when you return.
Great. Because if you screw this up, we are going to be back to square one on the whole trust thing. Understood?
Totally.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you soon.
You guys have a back porch, too?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's get to it, you guys, man. Danny comes over to Lulu's house and he's ready to apologize to the both of them for what he did. And he got a chance to actually apologize to Rocco on his own. It was funny because Rocco had to, as his punishment, he had to clean the house. He had to clean, like, not only the front porch, but, like, the back porch, deep clean the kitchen. Like, Lulu was putting that boy to work. But luckily, Danny came over because Lulu was like, if you really feel sorry, help him clean. I was like, that's punishment enough right there. You got to clean that damn house, man. Don't tell him when was the last time it was clean, bro. But that was their punishment for that. But yeah, Danny apologized and Rocco, didn't have no pushback on it because Rocco himself felt like, he really wasn't blaming Danny for anything that happened. He said, like, look, man, I'm the one that drunk, drank the shots, but like Danny was like, I'm the reason why you went there. I knew you didn't want to go there, and or you just wasn't interested in going, but I forced you to go. And stuff like that. But Rocco was really thankful because I don't know if it's because Rocco ended up, maybe he remembered that Gio and Danny helped him get to the boathouse. He probably ended up remembering that. But he was thankful that Danny, at least did that. And I was like, that's cool because, them being brothers, you know what I'm saying? I think it should be between them. Whatever what way Rocco was going to do it. You know, it's not on Dante to really be speaking for Rocco. That's his damn brother. Let them deal with what they deal with it in. You know, Rocco's probably just at a point like he's just thankful he's alive. So he's like, shit, I'm not, you know, I know Danny made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to hold that over him and shit like that, you know? And Rocco's right. He did have a decision, you know, he did have a decision. He the one that drunk, you know. I agree with it both ways. They both should be taking the blame for each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm glad that they worked that out. They actually worked that out like responsible adults, and they're not even adults yet. Then grown ass men like Dante and shit, they actually, you know, worked that out really well. I got to give it to them. You know, that showed a lot of maturity. That's a deep reflection on Sam. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I gotta give it to them two boys for working it out, man. But going ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. I'm glad that they were able to bond because they needed to just get back to being brothers and stuff like that as soon as possible. It didn't need to be any like separate. I'm glad like Lulu didn't have it where, oh, you can't come over, Danny, or whatever like that. Like, I'm glad that they were able to let them hang out and just, you know, because that's how it's supposed to be, you know. But going ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.